What up, it's your boy, Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, May 24th, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Liam Neeson is being eyed to star in Sony's planned Men in Black spinoff that will feature Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson. Neeson is in talks to join the project, which will be directed by Strayada Compton and the Fate of the Furious hammer F. Gary Gray, from a script from Iron Man screenwriters Mac Holloway and Art Markham, the Hollywood Reporter noted. Neeson has wanted to portray the head of the Men in Black organization in London, where the spinoff film will begin, Deadline reported. The film, slated to hit theaters on June 14, 2019, will feature new characters outside of the original trilogy's Agent K and J, portrayed by Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith, respectively. The Men in Black series follows a secret organization that's protecting Earth from alien threats. Steven Spielberg is executive producing, with Walter F. Parks and Laurie McDonald producing. Hemsworth and Thompson, the film's leads, previously shared the screen together in Marvel's Thor Ragnarok. Charlize Theron has been tapped to portray news anchor Megyn Kelly in an untitled film about Roger Ailes, the late former chairman and CEO of Fox News. Ailes made headlines in July 2016 when he left Fox News amid sexual misconduct allegations from Kelly and fellow network star Gretchen Carlson. Kelly told investigators during an independent inquiry that Ailes had sexually harassed her in the past. The film hails from Annapurna Pictures and director Jay Roach, with a script by The Big Short writer Charles Randolph. The film has been in development from before Ailes' death in May 2017 at the age of 77, Deadline reported. Rebel Wilson is set to star in director Taika Waititi's upcoming World War II film Jojo Rabbit that stars Scarlett Johansson and Sam Rockwell. Jojo Rabbit will follow a young German boy in Hitler's army who finds out that his mother, played by Johansson, is hiding a Jewish girl inside their home. Wilson will appear as Fraulein Rahm, an instructor inside a Hitler youth camp the young boy has been recruited into, Deadline reported. Wilson will be seen alongside Rockwell, who stars as the Nazi captain who runs the camp. The young boy, after initially trying to get rid of the Jewish girl, will start to see her as a human, the Hollywood Reporter noted. Waititi is known for directing Marvel's Thor Ragnarok and What We Do in the Shadows, will also be appearing in the film as Adolf Hitler, who is the boy's imaginary friend. The film's maker also wrote the script for Jojo Rabbit and is producing alongside Carthru Neal and Chelsea Winstanley. Wilson will next be seen in a remake of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, titled The Hustle, alongside Anne Hathaway. The film is set to arrive in theaters on June 29th. Matt Groening says that his new animated series, Disenchantment, will premiere on August 17th on Netflix. Netflix made the announcement along with Groening on Twitter Wednesday, with the first images released for the series that features main characters Princess Bean, Elf Efflo, and Demon Lucy. The image features the characters surrounded by scary trees, exploring a dungeon and relaxing inside the throne room. The fantasy-based comedy will feature the voices of Abby Jacobson, who plays Bean, Nat Faxon, who plays Elfo, Eric Andre, who plays Lucy, John DiMaggio, Billy West, Maurice LaMarche, Tress McNeil, David Herman, Matt Berry, Jenny Batten, Rich Fulcher, Noel Fielding, and Lucy Montgomery will also be providing the work. The synopsis reads, in Disenchantment, viewers will be whisked away to the crumbling medieval kingdom of Dreamland, where they follow the misadventures of hard-drinking young Prince Bean, her feisty elf companion Elfo, and her personal demon Lucy. Along the way, the oddball trio will encounter orgs, sprites, harps, imps, trolls, oruses, and lots of human fools. Animation on Disenchantment is being done by Rough Draft Studios, the same studio behind Futurama. Groening is serving as an executive producer alongside Josh Weinstein. The first 10 episodes of Disenchantment will be arriving on Netflix on August 17th. The streaming service ordered 20 episodes of the series in June 2017. Kim Kardashian captured a sweet moment between her son and baby daughter Tuesday. The 37-year-old television personality shared a cute photo on Instagram of 2-year-old son Saint West with her 4-month-old daughter Chicago West. The picture shows Saint smiling and embracing his younger sister. The toddler wears blue pajamas with the Mickey Mouse print, while Chicago sports a white onesie. Kardashian captioned the post, adding a heart emoji. Sometimes we all need hugs. The Kim with the Kardashian star is parents to Saint, Chicago, and 4-year-old daughter Northwest with husband Kanye West. West had talked about the importance of hugs in a series of tweets Monday. The rapper wrote before referencing Hindu spiritual leader Amma Mata, "Sometimes we all need hugs." Amma Mata has given over 32 million hugs. Kardashian treated North and Saint to a trip to Disneyland on Tuesday. She shared videos from the outing on Instagram stories, including a clip of herself on the It's a Small World ride with North. Savannah Guthrie is shutting down pregnancy rumors. The 46-year-old Today anchor responded on Twitter after viewers speculated she's expecting her third child during Tuesday's episode. Guthrie wore a cream dress with a polka dot print to host the NBC morning show. She addressed one person in particular who commented about her appearance in a since-deleted tweet. The star wrote in response, "It is just a dress, excuse me while I go burn it." Guthrie is parents to 3-year-old daughter Val and 17-month-old son Charles with husband Michael Feldman. She further addressed the speculation on Wednesday's episode of Today. The star says, "They mean well. We have the best viewers. They're so nice. They're so cute. They're like, congratulations." Then I was like, congratulations on my second gym membership that I obviously need to go to. Zachary Levi is to play the role of a Manhattan doctor in Season 2 of Amazon's comedy The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. The show stars Golden Globe winner Rachel Brosnahan as Miriam Maisel, a 1950s housewife who starts a stand-up comedy career in New York after her husband leaves her. The cast also includes Tony Shalhoub, Alex Borstein, Michael Zagan, and Maren Hinkle. The series was recently renewed for a third season. Levi is best known for his work on the TV shows Chuck, Heroes Reborn, and Tangled the series. He will soon be seen in the movie Shazam. ABC has canceled its food and lifestyles program The Chew Wednesday after 7 seasons. The show initially starred Maya Batali, Carla Hall, Clinton Kelly, Daphne Oz, and Michael Simon, but recently saw the departures of Busy Mama 3 Oz and Batali, who has been accused of sexually inappropriate behavior in the restaurant industry. The show's ending paves the way for an additional third hour of Good Morning America starring Michael Strahan, Robin Roberts, Ginger Z, and George Stephanopoulos. That show will continue to air new episodes until June, where reruns take the time slot until September. Ben Sherwood, the co-chairman of Disney Media Networks and president of Disney ABC Television, said in a statement, "Over the past 6 years, Good Morning America has solidified its place as America's #1 morning show. We believe there is great opportunities for viewers and advertisers in expanding to a third hour." He also added, "While this is the right decision for our business, it is also bittersweet. For 7 years, The Chew has delighted audiences by delivering innovative food segments in an entertaining atmosphere. We applaud and thank Gordon Elliott, Amy Householder, Michael Simon, Carla Hall, Clinton Kelly, and the entire cast and crew for their great work and amazing run, and we wish them the very best." Idris Elba has signed on to star in, direct, and produce a contemporary movie based on Victor Hugo's novel The Hunchback of Notre Dame. The story was originally set in 15th century France. It's released from Netflix, set about the modern-day version of the epic. The feature film will be a sonic and musical experience for which Elba will also produce the music. Michael Michnick is penning the project. Additional casting and a start date for the production were not immediately announced. John Malkovich will be playing Belgian detective Hercule Poirot in the BBC's 3-part adaptation of Agatha Christie's The ABC Murders, the show's producer announced Wednesday. Set to begin filming next month with Alex Gabassi as the director, the 1930s set mystery will co-star Rupert Grint, Andrew Buchan, Eamon Farron, Tara Fitzgerald, Brown and James, and Freya Maver. James Pritchard, the executive producer and chief executive officer of Agatha Christie Limited, said in a statement, "The ABC Murders is one of my great-grandmother's most unsettling and intense stories, and Hercules Poirot is one of her most intriguing characters. I'm humbled by the quality of cast we have lined up for the show, and I'm most excited to experience the unique approach John Malkovich will bring to the role in this thrilling one-off television adaptation." Poirot has been previously played on screen by actors Albert Finney, Alfred Molina, Orson Welles, David Chastet, and Kenneth Branagh. NeNe Leakes says her husband has been hospitalized over 2 weeks. The 50-year-old television personality canceled 2 of her stand-up comedy shows Monday amid Greg Leakes' health issues. Leakes said in an Instagram video, "Today marks the 15th day straight that Greg has been in the hospital. I find it very difficult to stand on stage and laugh and have a good time and give you guys your money's worth knowing that my husband's in the hospital not feeling well." She also added, "Greg will be out of the hospital this week. He'll be stronger, he will be better, and we will be out here doing the show again in no time." Leakes was to perform Wednesday in Albany, New York, and Thursday in New York City, New York. She didn't share further details about Greg's health, but later denied her husband is experiencing health issues or food poisoning. The Star wrote in response to tabloid reports, "He's not in the hospital for a heart issue. He doesn't and has never had food poisoning." She says, "Thank you to those who have sent well wishes and good vibes. Thank you to our family and friends who are texting us with thoughts and prayers." Greg was shown on having a minor surgery to see if he had any blockage in his heart during the Real Housewives season 10. Leakes told Bravo's Daily Dish in January that her husband was doing well after the procedure. She said, "He's doing really, really good. He's doing well. He's not eating the way he's supposed to because he likes to play games, but he's doing good." Sarah Paulson told Jimmy Fallon of The Tonight Show Drew Barrymore reached her to her impression of the actress when the two met at Elvis's 60th birthday party. Paulson explained on Tuesday how she was scared about meeting Barrymore due to her impression possibly being seen as offensive. The American Horror Story star said of how she impersonated Barrymore on The Tonight Show in September, "All of a sudden I had this white out in terror thinking like I did an impression on her on national television, she may hate my guts." Paulson continued before launching into her impression of Barrymore, but she didn't. She thought I was okay. She was like, "Sarah, that was such a good impression. I thought it was so accurate. I feel super honored. It was so sweet of you." Paulson also discussed her upcoming film Ocean's 8 and how nervous she was around her co-star Rihanna. Paulson said, "I wanted to be cool around her. I wish I had worn a diaper when I met her because I sort of peed, just a little squirt." Ocean's 8, which also stars Sandra Bullock, Anne Hathaway, Cate Blanchett, Mindy Kaling, Helena Bonham Carter, and Awkwafina, and is set to arrive in theaters on June 8th. Julia Louis-Dreyfus has been selected to receive the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor from the John F. Kennedy Center of the Performing Arts. The actress, best known for her roles on Seinfeld, The New Adventures of Old Christy, and Veep, will receive the award on October 21st during an event at the Kennedy Center Concert Hall in Washington, D.C. Previous honorees include Richard Pryor, Tina Fey, Will Ferrell, Ellen DeGeneres, Carol Burnett, Jay Leno, Eddie Murphy, Bill Murray, and David Letterman, who was honored last year. Mark Twain Prize for American Humor recognizes those who have had an impact on American society in similar ways as Twain as a novelist. Louis-Dreyfus said in a statement, "Merely to join the list of distinguished recipients to this award will be honored enough, but as a student of both American history and literature, the fact that Mr. Twain himself will be presenting the award to me in person is particularly gratifying." Kennedy Center President Deborah F. Rutter said, "Like Mark Twain, Julia has enriched American culture with her iconic, unforgettable, and outright hilarious brand of humor. Over 4 decades, her wildly original characters and her gift for physical comedy has left us in stitches. Julia is a role model for so many, and we look forward to honoring her on October 21st. Louis-Dreyfus, who has been battling breast cancer, is expected to return to work on HBO's Veep in August, with the 7th and final season of the comedy airing in 2019. And now here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 single charts for the week of May 26. Number 10, Ed Sheeran with Perfect. Number 9, Camille Cabello with Never Be the Same. Number 8, Black Boy JB featuring Drake with Look Alive. Number 7, Ariana Grande with No Tears Left to Cry. Number 6, Zedd, Maren Morrison Gray with The Middle. Number 5, Baby Reha and Florida Georgia Line with Meant to Be. Number 4, Post Malone featuring Ty Dolla $ign with Psycho. Number 3, Drake with God's Plan. Number 2, Drake with Nice for What. And a number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 sales charts for the week of May 26, Childish Gambino with America. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1974, Duke Ellington dies. The highest compliment Edward Kennedy Ellington knew how to pay to a fellow musician was to refer to him as being beyond category. If any label could possibly capture the essence of Ellington himself, it would be that one. In a career spanning 5 decades, the man they called Duke put an indelible stamp on 20th century American music as an instrumentalist, as a composer, and as an orchestra leader. Equally at home and equally revered in the Cotton Club and Carnegie Hall, if any musician ever defied categorization, it was Duke Ellington. 50 years after becoming a household name, and without slowing down professionally until the very end, Edward Kennedy Duke Ellington died on this date in 1974 at the age of 75. One of the keys to understanding Duke Ellington's persona is to know how and when he received his notable nickname. Unlike Elvis Presley and Aretha Franklin, who were called the King of Rock and Roll and the Queen of Soul in their respective genres because of their professional accomplishments, Edward Ellington became the Duke because of his suave demeanor and elegant bearing while still a schoolboy in Washington, D.C. As Studs Terkel put it, his casual offhand manner, his easy grace, and his dapper dress gave him the bearing of a young nobleman. The same qualities would remain with Ellington throughout his adult life. Even if Ellington had limited himself to being a composer, he would deserve a reputation as one of the 20th century's best purely on the strength of Mood Indigo in 1930, It Don't Mean a Thing If It Ain't Got That Swing 1932, Sophisticated Lady 1933, and Do Nothing Till You Hear From Me 1940. But Ellington was much more than a composer. His Duke Ellington Orchestra served as an incubator for some of the greatest instrumentalists of the jazz age and became famous for a sound that no other orchestra could mimic. As conductor-composer Andre Previn once said in comparing Ellington to another jazz orchestra leader of far more modest talent, Stan Kenton can stand in front of 1,000 fiddles and 1,000 brass and make a dramatic gesture, and every studio arranger can nod his head and say, "Oh yes, that's done like this." But Duke merely lifted his finger and 3 horns made a sound, and I don't know what it is. The style of music that brought him to fame passed in and out of fashion over the decades following his commercial peak, but Ellington himself was never content to work within that style anyways. Over the course of his career, Ellington never stopped pushing himself into new territory, from long-form orchestral jazz compositions to sacred church music. He once said, "Every morning you wake up, it's a new day, isn't it? Is there any reason why a human being shouldn't be influenced by a new day?" Jazz historian called him the greatest composer American society has produced. Duke Ellington himself would likely have been satisfied with simply beyond category. And as your entertainment report for Thursday, May 24th, 2018, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.